Charles Dickens, writer and social critic. Never close your lips to those whom you have already opened your heart. The pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again. Friendship? Yes, please. Fan the sinking flame of hilarity with the wing of friendship, and pass the rosy wine. What are the odds so long as the fire of the soul is kindled at the taper of conviviality, and the wing of friendship never molts a feather? There is nothing better than a friend, unless it is a friend with chocolate. Professionally he declines and falls, and as a friend he drops into poetry. Friendless I can never be, for all mankind are my kindred, and I am on ill terms with no one member of my great family. No one is useless in this world, retorted the secretary, who lightens the burden of it for anyone else. She was truest to them in the season of trial, as all the quietly loyal and good will always be. It is a fair, even-handed, noble adjustment of things, that while there's infection and disease and sorrow, there is nothing in the world so irresistibly contagious as laughter and good humor.
It is a far, far better thing that I do, than I have ever done. It is a far, far better rest that I go to, than I have ever known. He would make a lovely corpse. Keep out of chancery. It's being ground to bits in a slow mill, it's being roasted at a slow fire, it's being stung to death by single bees, it's being drowned by drops, it's going mad by grains. Oh, if the deeds of human creatures could be traced to their source, how beautiful would even death appear, for how much charity, mercy, and purified affection would be seen to have their growth in dusty graves. To close the eyes, and give a seemly comfort to the apparel of the dead, is poverty's holiest touch of nature. When death strikes down the innocent and young, for every fragile form from which he lets the panting spirit free, 100 virtues rise, in shapes of mercy, charity, and love, to walk the world and bless it. Of every tear that sorrowing mortals shed on such green graves, some good is born, some gentler nature comes. Death is a mighty, universal truth. It is an exquisite and beautiful thing in our nature, that, when the heart is touched and softened by some tranquil happiness or affectionate feeling, the memory of the dead comes over it most powerfully and irresistibly. It would seem almost as though our better thoughts and sympathies were charms, in virtue of which the soul is enabled to hold some vague and mysterious intercourse with the spirits of those whom we loved in life. Alas! How often and how long may these patient angels hover around us, watching for the spell which is so soon forgotten. From the death of each day's hope another hope sprung up to live tomorrow.